Good afternoon. That thing that haunts the web. TheEmpressgoth is just sitting. She's tired. No, I didn't do art today. I would be honest with you, I just wasn't feeling it. I haven't been feeling it for quite a minute. So many things to do, try to take care of. Well, I went grocery shopping yesterday and rained the whole time. Rain as we got out the door, rain when we got to the store, poured when we got back out, poured. We just got sopping wet, but we went grocery shopping, spent way too much money and still didn't get the turkey. The turkey and stuff will come later. We got someone helping us with the turkey and the ham. But I am tired, hurting, reorganizing things in the kitchen that I could have access to, pretty much. Everything in the oven. In the oven, I have to take out. I want to clean it out, as I always do. I'm tired. Oh, I don't want to do anything else. I'm just moving this, that, and everything else. Dusting. I'm so sick. Then I switched things out. Bought coffee. These are on sale. These are good. Switching the cups. This stays because, not Merry Before Christmas, but I had to switch it to some of them to more wintry type cups. Yeah. And, yep, we gotta keep it, yep. Discovered I forgot to buy a tea. Oh, God, that's no fun. And switched some of the bowls to more holiday, except one of these items. This one is more when I use it for stuff. A holiday glass that I won. This stays. This is our favorite microwave stuff. And yep, I'm in the cabinets. But yeah, things that are microwavable. I have other stuff, but they're not microwavable. It's Christmas and I don't have that much company. Look, that needs to be wipe a little dust off of. I'm just out tired. Yep, just dusting, moving things that I can have access to. The problem with not having a decent vacuum cleaner, when you sweep everything, the dust accumulates back and you spend more time redusting everything. I miss my old vacuum cleaner. It could suck marbles. And now I don't have a decent one. I got a used one of the same brand. Something's wrong with it. I think whoever used it, I find myself pulling things out of the wheel part and noticing the suction's not, well, then discover it's not bagless. It needs a bag. Went to one of the local hardware shops. It's not even in store. I'm like, what kind of mess is that? Why is everything has to be out of store? Oh, good night, nerves. Yeah, having one of those moods. One of the YouTubers had the feeling I feel like I'm not that interesting, and that's how I feel, not that interesting. So I can't think of something to do this minute. Yep. So I've been tidying, scrubbing, this, that, took out the different things to put cakes, pies on, and like I said, the other stuff that I need, like, what am I saying? The ham and the turkey are supposed to come this weekend. Yeah. I washed all this kind of stuff. I'm having to go back and wash the outside cat stuff. Somebody got sick out there to the stomach. Yeah, hairballs too. So I put it in a bag. I'll be washing it heavily. I've had to drain and we had to flush out our wash machine because we washed so much cat stuff inside and out. It was clogged with, of course, cat hair. And the neighbors treat me like, oh, she's such a bad person. She's the one doing this and that. They lie and they feed the cats around here, but When anything goes wrong or they don't want to be bothered, they send everybody to me. But I'm the one that washes their blankets inside and out, door cat stuff, and I do all that. Then discovered some little booger has found a way in. We thought we blocked off everything. I believe it's probably a possum. And oh God, we always have the country where they're taking shelter. So far, when we checked the last, nobody destroyed anything up there, but still, they invaded our space. Whatever. I'm through fussing and complaining about stuff, but yeah, I've reorganized, this. I lowered that because I can't put that up high. The last time I put the straining thing up high, it flipped and broke tons of objects. Not those objects, but some important stuff over here. The tops and everything, and it's not easy to find tops. Hey, Miss Sasha, you in your favorite box? Say hello. No? Yes? No? Okay. Yeah, washing all the covers. But yeah, having to move couches and sweep floors with the broom because you don't have a decent vacuum. I have killed vacuum cleaners. Vacuum cleaners, especially even the robotic ones, cannot handle a house with more than one cat. Sorry, I killed a shark. And using a shark that's right now, I am pissed off. It dumps the stuff back. I clean out the stuff properly, and as you clean it out, something gets held somewhere between the tubing and it falls out, hits the floor, and makes a pile. More work to do. I'm ready for just some quiet time tonight. Watch my favorite other YouTubers who are a little more successful. I got to finish sweeping, mop the floor, and decide for dinner. As I told my mom, yeah, we bought stuff, but we bought more stuff for the cats. And they said, oh, they're programs to this and that. I tried that. The lady came to my house once with a bag of food. Hadn't seen her since. She never came back. Ever. I'm sorry that you're uncomfortable with what you see around the house. Yes, I am a WITCH. What the hell ever. But it doesn't mean that you're going to get into trouble being in that house. Unless you're doing something wrong, you're not in trouble with nobody here. Yep. Sometimes it gets silliness, I think. Prejudice and stupidity and whatever. But yeah, I spend more time doing a lot of sweeping and using certain things by hand, but I get the stuff up thoroughly, and that's why my bones and things ache, because I'm always bent over doing stuff because I don't have a decent vacuum cleaner that works. Or you have to order the parts and stuff, so I've got to come up with the money to order the parts. But yeah, we spent more, it takes most of our grocery prices what am I trying to say, on cat food than anything. Always. That's why whenever all the other groups talk about, can you give us money for this and that, I'm thinking to myself, I would like to help, but I could use some money to in my own self. It's amazing. I don't know what to. But that's okay. I put out the decorations. Not as many, because I've got to leave us room to eat. And what is on that part of the table? I just cleaned over there. It's a, what? It was a piece of food. I knocked on the table. I'm going to sweep it up in a minute. I'm tired. But that's all I did all day long. Sorry for the lighting. We've always had bad lighting. Okay. Straighten up my favorite gardening area. This will be what it looks like until forever, because I'm not going to change this part. If I put any things for Yule, it'll be where all the artwork, the Yule art that I'll be doing, and the stockings that go there. Yeah. And the scarecrows go to bed once it's over, this will stay this way, except for I'll find something like pine to put there and remove the corn and all that kind of stuff. But that's what I want. Otherwise, it's been rather a boring day climbing under the cabinets, and I have to really bend down to change the cups and stuff. But what's the point of having holiday cups and they're all stuck in the cabinet? Yeah, but this is your friend. Yeah, I'll probably have a cookie later. But yeah, spend more time redoing things get dirty, greasy, and I'm particularly funny. I would not feed guests with mess. I will scrub until I'm tired. I cut off my fingernails because they're just getting in the way. What for? I've got things to do. Okay. But I hope you guys have a nice weekend. Talk to you soon.